My name is Amber Cyprin. Yes, you are not seeing Nichole Goodnight. You're seeing me. I am taking over for As Seen on TV for Nichole Goodnight. She'll be back next week, Friday, at our usual time at 7 p.m. Eastern. And but otherwise, you get to deal with me all night. I hope y'all are doing well. This is As Seen on TV. Welcome to GDQ Hotfix. Tonight, we've got a great run planned for you. But before that, I just want to let you know that we've got some really awesome things coming up, including GDQ's next all-women and femme speedrunning event, Frost Fatales 2025. That's going to be live March 9th through the 16th, benefiting the National Women's Law Center. Visit gamesdonequick.com/frame fatales for more information on the event, or use !FF in Twitch chat to check out the schedule. And also, if you miss out on any of our Hotfix shows or events like Back to Black, which just happened last weekend, you can check out the VODs on our YouTube over at youtube.com/gamesdonequick. And of course, you can join the official GDQ Discord and add the Hotfix role to yourself. That's where you can keep tabs on upcoming events, talk with staff, and more. So use !Discord and Twitch chat for more information on that. Now, it's been a few years since I've hosted for one of these runs from this franchise. We're looking at Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers tonight. I am joined by OG Happy Dude, who's going to be running the N% Green Ranger category. How are you doing tonight?
I am doing quite okay being a ball of nerves. How y'all doing? My name is OG Happy Dude. The OG stands for old guy. And with me on the couch, because words are hard, I have my twin brother from another mother, Blue Heart, once again joining me on the couch, like every other Hotfix episode. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty well.
And with me is a brand new voice when it comes to my Hotfix runs. Jadalyn, how's it going?
I'm doing fantastically. Just super happy to be here and be part of my second Mighty Morphin Power Rangers run in a little bit, and just excited to be part of this couch.
All right. So there are two separate categories for this. One is story mode, and when you finish story mode, you unlock something called speedrun mode. The speedrun mode actually has an overlay on it, but for the simplicity of Hotfix, we're doing story mode. And delete the non-PB, fresh file. Just a little Easter egg. When you're playing on the PlayStation 4, it'll actually go for different colors based on which ranger you have highlighted.
Oh, that's neat.
So
That's fun.
So we are going to be picking the Green Ranger because Green Ranger is best Ranger. Prove me wrong.
There is no wrong. Green Ranger is best Ranger.
Okay. And run will start on difficulty selection in 3, 2, 1.
It's Morphin time.
How did I not see that one coming? All right. So for those who are interested in the story, you have some homework to do. First things first, you're going to have to watch the Netflix movie. A little side warning. This is the very first time inside the franchise history that they talk about death and killing the Rangers. So be prepared for that.
Everyone look out. We're getting edgy here.
Oh, it's windy.
And also, they will have characters in the game called Tengus. And those are from the original series, original movie from the 90s. What you're seeing right now is essentially a autopilot. You just backflip and prevent all that unnecessary damage for about 40 seconds. And it flashes back to 30 years and 10 minutes ago.
And 10 minutes. It's like really oddly
and 10
specific.
minutes ago. Funny thing is that for the mechanics in the games, you actually have a Shoryuken, which is fitting due to the FGC ties that my couch has.
Yeah, and so in case anybody doesn't know what a Shoryuken is, that is basically a dragon punch, which is an uppercut style move. So now you know, and you can say Shoryuken and sound real cool. Yeah. Or DP. Exactly. Yes. A+.
Exactly.
Well
and that was a great impression.
So the very first run I did for Hotfix 2.5 years ago now was Super Street Fighter 4, and I was introduced to the 10 flowchart?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a thing that
roads-
exists.
Yep. All roads lead to Shoryuken.
Yep.
And that stays true in this game.
And well, I'm supposed to jump over that, by the way. So Bluehawk pointed out to me that there are some characters from the Boom Comics comic book series. Wasn't it explaining the Lord Dragon story arc?
That I'm not sure. I just know that the Mega Putty, the giant 3-headed putty that will come across it eventually is going to make an appearance, and yeah, they are exclusive to the comic book. Oh, you see, he's rocking and rolling right now.
Oh God, it starts early, doesn't it?
As well it should. That's how we do.
So you do have meter in this game, and you actually call the power of your swords to help you out. It's a 100% guarantee, not almost guaranteed, but it deals damage to the lesser known enemies, or not lesser known, but the weaker enemies. So like your regular putties, the 3-headed putties that you'll see later, actually you'll have to hit them like I think 3 times before you can kill them with a super. So
The hidden missile.
So this box over here that I completely whiffed on contains like the equivalent of a Mario Star. You can still take damage off of it, but you do not suffer hit stun.
Ooh. So it blocks knockback and everything.
That's really cool.
Right. But you go like 5 times as fast.
I didn't notice how
That's
fast he
never
went
happened before. Yeah.
Yeah, I
He
think
said the thing.
So I was actually able to hit one of the putties before it like fully spawned in, which is weird. There will be some like quirks in this game. There'll be a lot of game, why did you do this kind of moments. Specifically in the later cemetery for the graveyard. And yeah.
Which is fitting for the series because there's been a lot of Power Rangers, why did you do this moments?
Yeah, definitely has. I
One
also
thing
like, speaking of, different moves that you've got and stuff, that there's a definite dive kick from the Green Ranger, which is really cool to get to see. So if you're a fighting game fan, this definitely looks like a game that you would get to recognize a lot of moves from.
And the Dragon Sword, which we'll actually see later in the background, actually has almost really close to finger lasers. So you got foot dives and finger lasers. It's like Dr. Doom is being represented without even being a Marvel game.
Yeah, the super is hidden missiles.
And if you don't hear that voice line in your head, go play more NPC.
Finger lasers.
Good old
Shout-outs to Assist Me back in the day. If you happen to have full meter, you can actually, when the health meter comes up on the screen, you can actually super and spawn. Yep, there we go. Okay. You can actually spawn in the disruptor a little bit early. What happens is that if you don't destroy it in time, it'll rewind the game state to when it first shows up on, or the health bar first shows up on screen. Here in the 1.0 patch, it actually had it to where speedrun mode actually rewound the clock as well. There was a on-screen IGT during the run, and it'll actually rewind the clock about 10 to 15 seconds too. Oh, hello. Okay. We actually had that patched out within like the first 2 weeks of release, and along with a couple of other things. Also, one last thing before I let my couch actually starts talking, you can actually gain meter from doing these tech rolls. It turns out that anything that can be thrown by an enemy can also be used to gain meter. So you can do it. You can do it off the basic attacks. Bombs show up later, like the tires from the previous stage. You can also tech roll to get meter, and also dodging attacks at the very last moment.
Very nice.
Do you mind if I jump in real quick? We did run a poll in chat just moments ago asking who's your favorite non-green/white ranger, and with 42% of the vote, it's the blue ranger. that won that vote.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm a big Blue Ranger fan.
Can we get a recount?
No, I actually I like that. I mean, my second was definitely Pink Ranger, but I have people who are like, "Well, Red Ranger was best," and I'm sorry, I find the protagonist very boring in like every genre ever.
Same. With the exception of One Piece.
I have not watched the One Piece.
I have not watched much of One Piece. When my exposure to One Piece, besides osmosis through friends, when I was growing up, was the 4Kids dub of One Piece.
No.
And
Yeah,
I'm gonna go out and say it. The 4Kids theme song still kind of slaps.
It does. That's the best thing that came from that series. I mean, from that dub, because yeah, it almost ruined me for One
The only
Piece.
thing The only thing I remember
Once
was
I saw
Jason
the
Griffith
Japanese
voiced
version.
Usopp, and he gave Usopp like a voice of like what he thought like a troll under a bridge would sound. And I'm not kidding. There's an interview where he talks about his audition to be Usopp, and he just that's how he came up with that voice.
Wow.
So, funny story. In this particular game, I found out like maybe 2 to 3 days ago that James from Funhouse, which was the West Coast subsidiary of Achievement Hunter, actually voiced Goldar and a future boss, Bones. So that's a little trivia for you. I lost my mind when I found that out.
That's dope.
In these particular stages, you want to try to somewhat avoid all of the things floating around. You want to just destroy rocks first off. You actually gain meter from picking up these power coins that are you pick up from destroying said rocks. Also in these stages and in the side-scrolling beat-em-up levels, you actually have certain you could actually words.
Words are hard when you're playing the video game.
They are.
Yeah.
Words and phonetic sounds are very difficult.
So there are collectibles that you can get throughout the course of the run. They're not mandatory because like these right here, those are mainly for achievements. If you do a run and then you go back to the file select, it'll still say 100% even though you didn't collect all of the collectibles. So if you want to submit a run to all the things, you can actually do that. Because technically it is 100%.
I just love this mode 7 like stage. This super contra.
Yeah, this is a really fun thing to have in the game. Like after you have that side-scroller beat-em-up type style, and then you get this nice arcade shooter feeling. It's a really neat mix of gameplay styles.
It's funny,
Not to
chat's
mention
saying.
you're in the.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, chat's just saying exactly what I was thinking. This looks very Star Fox, very more mobile Landmaster kind of stage.
I love Star Fox 64. Great game.
Excellent game, Star Fox 64. I'm definitely more of an adventures fan, but I'm also it's definitely my favorite 3D Zelda, and I stand by that.
More controversial
Actually-
takes in chat right after this.
That's not true. Breath of the Wild is my favorite 3D Zelda, which might still be a controversial take, but my favorite Ocarina of Time styled Zelda is definitely Star Fox Adventures. My second favorite is Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy.
Love this. Look, we
you
got
ever
a
seen the
Rainbow Ranger. We got one.
We did get a Rainbow Ranger. I was saying before the show started to the couch how when I was in kindergarten, that's when Power Rangers was huge in my time. And I always I didn't know anything about it. I was just like, why isn't there a Rainbow Ranger? They have all the other Ranger colors. Where's my Rainbow Ranger? It's right here. We found
You
it.
got it.
We got it. Years later.
It's the
only
Dragon
took-
Sword with the zoomies.
It only took 30 years.
All right, so effectively, like, these boss fights are in two stages. One of them is once again in like the mode 7 Star Fox style, and then part 2 is going to be for like the Megazord fights that happen at the end of each episode. Each episode has 4 levels. And also, they did not have this in the vanilla version, but even on easy, they had no health pickups.
Oh, wow.
Cool. That definitely is.
So-
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Oh, hopefully, I get to do this quick kill.
Let's go. It's time for some super punch out.
Yep.
Rock'em sock'em robots?
It is, as they say.
Oh, that is
Morphin
exactly what
time.
it is. Oh my goodness.
This is great.
All right. So on this part, you actually have to let him throw the fireballs.
Oh my God,
Oh.
the theme song. I love it so much.
I double tap. Yeah, you get to hear it 3 more times.
Excellent. That is 2 more times than I didn't expect. Perfect.
Okay, so when I first started doing this run, I used to like grab the sword, watch the cinematics, and then run up and then kill. It's a lot faster if you just let the timer run down. Because there's a whole cinematic when you hit with the sword, and then a whole death cinematic. So you're cutting maybe about 10, 15 seconds off when you do that.
So save the Goldar and save time? Save
Yep.
the frames?
Wow. We are saving frames and saving Goldar. What wonderful people we are here.
Just altruism, just out the wazoo.
I really like the text and font that they chose for this entire game. It's so aesthetically pleasing, especially for a game that came out much more recently.
It's very
Shout outs. I see Big B's in chat. Shout outs to Big B's and the entire crew from Back to Black over last weekend, making a JoJo's reference pertaining to that Goldar fight. I'd never thought about that, and now that I see that, I cannot unsee that now. Thank you, B's.
Yeah.
So
These Tengu, the Ivan Ooze minions.
yep.
There's just so many different types of putties. It's wild. When I like looked at the wiki and just looked at like the different putties over the years, I'm like, I don't know half.
Wait. Are there Ninja Turtles in the back that are in the ooze, and that's how we got Ninja Turtles?
Well, they did have a crossover.
It did.
Oh my goodness, that's so cool.
Oh, I should have waited to pop super. I'm a numpty.
It's okay, you're not going to be the only numpty on here tonight. We've got 3 more numpties joining us for Passion Project after this.
I set him up, Amber knocks him down. All right, so
That's what we here call teamwork.
all right, so my last Power Ranger series that I was invested in was Dio.
Same.
All right, if you are still into Power Rangers, let me know which one your favorite is, and if you're not actively watching, chat, let me know what your last episode, not last episode, but the last series that you watched was.
Well, that could be a good poll, what your favorite Power Ranger series was, and, have a joke answer of Super Sentai.
Yeah, that is
There's
true.
one thing I've learned through watching and hosting for Power Rangers runs in the past. It is that chat really likes their Power Rangers, and they know it a lot better than I did.
Yeah, I definitely learned a lot via pop culture and being like, no, this is like, I believe, and chat, you can correct me if I am wrong, that some of the original fight scenes from Mighty Morphin were actually straight rips from Super Sentai.
Yep.
So that's a thing. Also, in answer to your question, Amber, which I think is a fabulous question, my first and last series was Mighty Morphin because I am approximately 9.2 thousand years old.
Oh God. Like I relate to that. I had someone in a Pokemon video game championship, like basically VGC server that I'm in, talk about how them and their partner are watching through all the Pokemon movies in order. And they're like, yeah, the Pokemon, the first movie released the day before I was born. And I just like,
My God.
I'm sorry, what?
my response was just posting the Metal Gear Solid Snake, like old Snake smoking a cigarette and his hair turns gray gif.
Okay, wait.
And I was just like, oh my
original
God,
Pokemon
no.
movie? We're looking this up.
That was 1999, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, dear
1999.
Lord in heaven, I have aged to dust. I will see you all later.
Yep.
Same.
So I made a mistake. Actually, not. Actually, going back to the run real quick.
Please, it is
You'll
your
actually,
run.
No. I have one thing to throw in before I actually go off on a tangent. You'll also see a bunch of bosses that were in the first, specifically the first season of Power Rangers. Not the entire series, but specifically the first season. And that was an instance about how cheap this game could be. I was at half health, hit by that drum, and it is active on multiple frames that can deal damage.
That was wild.
Yep. So that's not a happen. That hasn't happened before because it happens a lot and it's cheap. But I made the mistake of watching the Nickelodeon re-airings of the original series.
Mm-hmm.
It for some reason it was a lot more campier the second time around.
We were younger. It was
also in my 20s when that happened.
We were younger. The point
we were
stands.
younger still.
Okay.
Yep. We still had our power fantasies, and that was fulfilling them. Speaking of that time period, what is chat's favorite non-Power Rangers like offshoot type of show, like the
Tattooed Teenage Fighters from Beverly Hills.
What?
Yes,
No?
I had that on standby.
Wow, you sure did.
Tattooed teenage alien fighters from Beverly Hills.
I was gonna say Big Bag Beetleborgs or VR
Gesundheit.
Trooper.
I forgot about Beetleborgs until right now. Wow.
Someone just mentioned Big Bad Beetleborgs.
There,
Yep.
there they go. There's VR Troopers
All
right
right.
there. Look at
Oh my God, Street Sharks.
these sharks. Okay, streets. Okay, now you're
Yo,
getting into
Street
a
Sharks
whole
was
other.
tight though.
That's a other realm. That goes with biker mice from Mars. That goes with.
You know what? We had
Didn't
a
Rock and Roll Racing have an animated series at one point?
a
So-
golden age of fabulous cartoons.
We did.
There's a lot to unpack with this chunky chicken fight and turkey jerk.
Oh yeah. There was like maybe 2 or 3 episodes where they had food-based enemies.
Wasn't Chunky Chicken also a fast food restaurant in the series, or am I totally making that up?
Possibly?
actually.
Question mark.
I feel like I remember. Like I remember, the two like bullies, school bullies, who would always, we're going to Chunky Chicken after school.
Bulk and Skull.
Oh, Bulk and Skull actually do make an appearance in the game.
Do yay?
They're in there for like the 3 seconds of me being in the juice bar after each episode.
Nice.
Oh, Jesus. Just spawn in. Thank you.
Missile.
So that'll be turkey jerk down, and then I just have to.
Oh, Reboot was amazing. Reboot was.
Yeah, it just sucks that they made a really bad PlayStation 1 game.
Yeah. That I still, like, to this day, warning, incoming game, lives rent-free in my head.
I actually had that as a ringtone for my boss.
Oh, wow. Get cooked, chicken.
And there is a way to where you can make a mistake and accidentally go into the wrong stage. Specifically after when you start spamming after the cutscene and then go back to the command center. If you're holding left or right, you can accidentally end up loading into a different level than you're supposed to go into. That has killed several PBs. Accidentally loading. Like, I think, like a couple of days ago, I was like going into the final episode only to be like 2.5 minutes up and then lose like 90 seconds, 2 minutes by accidentally queuing into the wrong episode.
Oh no.
That's awful. Okay, I love this in chat that somebody named their pets hexadecimal and megabyte.
That's so good.
Did anybody else in chat name their pets after like somebody or something from one of these era of TV shows? I need to know.
Because chat is going full nostalgia right now.
I love it.
I had a pet hamster I named Spunky from Rocko's Modern Life.
Oh my goodness. I had gerbils I named Sonic and Shadow because I'm a shameless Sonic fan.
Nothing wrong with Sonic.
As you do.
Sonic is great. Well, there's some Sonic that is great.
A lot of
Mummy's
Sonic
alive.
is good. We have a lot of good Sonic coming up in Passion Project. In fact, if you like 8 classic Sonic games, we've got a lot of that coming up.
Yeah.
Luna from Sailor Moon. Yes, Sailor Moon is excellent.
Someone said Mummy's alive in chat, and all of a sudden I'm just.
Our real monsters.
I named my rat Splinter.
That's beautiful.
I love that. I named my pets after the Redwall characters. You're a real one.
Okay, instant meter. Take a hit, but it's a lot faster than having them roll off screen.
Hidden missile.
Speaking of which, it makes me want to go speedrun Marvel 2 when I get done with this.
Zoids mentioned? Yes.
Zoids got mentioned. They're talking about Zeke, who's from like I forget which sub-series that is, but I remember I watched the one that aired on Toonami, which was New Century Zero with Liger Zero. The one that had Zeke was that was the protagonist who had a shield Liger as their main Zoid.
And I saw Beast Wars mentioned earlier. I saw some Pirates of Darkwater. Y'all old. I remember all of this, but y'all are the ones that are old.
Hey, I'm wanting to learn Pirates of Darkwaters to submit for SGDQ's Saturday morning block.
That would be so fun. I keep looking at the backgrounds now to see what other little Easter eggs that the game puts in.
So if you don't mind me jumping in real quick, I just if you want to find a schedule that has some really good nostalgia stuff in it, including things like Sonic, Medieval, and Pokemon, all sorts of really, really big tickle your brain. Barbie is even on the schedule. We are, you should tune into Speedruns 2025. That's actually going to be at the end of this month from February 27th through March 2nd, benefiting doctors of the world. And if you want to check out everything about Speedruns, where we are the official English restream here on GDQ, use !Speedruns in chat to learn more. That's going to be a very awesome marathon. You should absolutely check that on. Check that on. Check that out.
Yeah. One of those prepositions.
Put it on your schedule for Speedruns.
Yes.
Hey.
All right, and I went ahead and typed the exclamation point speed-ons for you, so now that you can see all of the things that Amber just talked about. And you can click on those different links so that you can check everything out, because this is going to be a phenomenal marathon.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible. There's some really good stuff in there. There's even Oddworld on there, and I loved Oddworld.
Oh, I love a good roller coaster level. And look, they just happen to have cars that exactly coordinate with each Power Ranger color. I knew that they would have that. So perfect.
Took the words right out of my mouth. I was like, wow, they actually matched all the colors.
Yay. It'd be really funny and also simultaneously irritating if you could choose, like if you sat in a different car color.
Oh yeah, that'd be
jarring.
It would be pure evil.
I would probably sit in one of the center ones for myself if I were running this, just because it would be less disorienting to me. Oh, now we're first person. Let's go.
Oh, wow. Honestly, the perspectives that this game makes you take is very cool. And it just gives that hint that, hey, this isn't quite the retro game you think it is.
Yeah.
it's only retro by design.
Yes, which is very cool.
Can I get you, nerd? Can I have that last one on the... I just got to be careful because I can lose a lot of time if I die and then go into the transition to the boss fight. Because you can despawn off the track. Like right here, if I was to die right before him, Tommy would not be in his cart at all.
Oh, wow.
So that'd be wasting like I think I've wasted like 10, 15 seconds doing that.
Someone in chat says this shooter seems like it's on rails.
At least it's not going off of them.
Oh, don't worry, there's plenty of time for anything to go off the rails tonight. In probably the best possible way. Hopefully the best possible way.
I think a 424 on that was the best I've ever done.
Is that a Goldar split?
I'd love to see it.
A Goldar split. Oh, give this man a raise.
Hey, I'm paying him.
Paying
You guys
in,
get paid?
paying in joy, happiness, and speed running.
I'll give you a hot dog and a handshake. How about it?
I'll take it.
You could go for a hot dog.
Word.
Jesus, come on. Okay, so there is a trick after the first fake bones attacks. Its eye will glow, giving you an indicator of where the actual real one is. But the trick is to try to find them before that hint actually happens.
Let me off Mr. Bones'
Okay, now
wild
you
ride, please.
So now you get to see how crazy this game is as far as detection on certain things. There are there are holes dug for graves, and the AI is dumb enough to actually walk into them, which is fine by me. However, if you would go anywhere close to the hole, it's like a gravitational pull.
Yeah.
If you could be nowhere near it, then all of a sudden you just get stuck down the hole.
Yep. And they get hidden by these. Yeah, just like that. They get hidden by the fog.
Yeah.
This was a design choice.
Yes. And it happened during practice yesterday. And it's like the original title was So Game, What? I think it was like, So Game, What Happened? And then I was like, all right, we need to rename this. So I renamed it Tommy Go Down the Hole.
Oh, that's a reference. Let's go. That was one of my favorite. Yeah, one of my favorite things.
It's like one of the very few things I actually remember from Tiny Toons. Also, we've got a couple of character comparisons here. Someone asked why does Bones look like Dr. Facilier from The Princess and the Frog? And then someone else said, looks like Tuxedo Mask has seen better days. And I can't unsee. I see more Dr. Facilier, but yeah.
I see that too. It also looks like why did they give him a belt? He's not wearing clothes. But he has a belt.
My goodness.
What you trying to hold on to, buddy?
So, from Bones until the end of the game, there's actually built-in mechanics that would allow you to get meter real fast. That's not going to hit.
Missile.
Okay, fine. So, like with Bones in this particular phase, he could like all of the stuff that he spits out and all the Bones when he starts spinning. If you get really close to him and then you start tech rolling, you'll get meter very quickly and just basically just completely blow through the boss fights. There's certain ones with Madame Woe specifically at a later level. If you stand in a certain spot and just start tech rolling, you'll actually trigger 2 hits instead of 1. So that'll build your meter twice as fast. It was not. There we go. Yep.
Okay.
Wait, there's not even a grave there.
There is.
What?
Yep. So when you fall off, when you fall down a graveside, or in later levels, you can actually fall off of buildings. It'll respawn you, but it'll take away any meter that you've gained up until that point. So it's like, hey, you're not supposed to be here, and then respawn you up with what I consider to be like a bigger penalty than life loss is having a resource taken from you.
That's wild.
Gosh, you really have to know where those graves are. That is such a booger of a mechanic to have to deal with. Also, I like that the putties can fall down though. That they also have complete unawareness of that thing. Right. Like the pumpkin guy who just was like,
he just waltzed off. Like, I'm just gonna go down the hole. It's cool.
Just Wile E. Coyote.
And
just put the pumpkin on my back and leave.
He's got pies to make.
Why are we fighting Big Hero 6?
So Bahamut was the 3-headed putty that we were talking about earlier from the Boom comics. Okay, so you can dive kick, or you could just sit here and build meter. If Bones wants to agree with me, no? Okay. We're just gonna go and... Come here, you nerd.
I did want to shout out that this is, as someone brought up in chat, the second time that a Power Rangers game has been seen on the GDQ arena stage in the span of a month. So so that AGDQ MMPR SNES run was phenomenal. I was the host for it, and I did a really silly Rita repulsive voice. It was great. But yeah, very excited to be back for more MMPR.
Yeah,
love this.
And I was sitting right behind back couch.
You sure were. I could see you. It was great.
So, chat, name some more animated shows, and more of the Super Sentai style shows from that era. We can talk about.
Oh, but wait. There's things, and they're happening, and there's explosions, and there's an eyeball that's disembodied. Yo.
What's an eye?
Is it Rita?
So this is the part 2 of the eye fight from the roller coaster.
All right, we're back in the Landmaster Zord.
Yep. So you can shoot the eyeball here. He's not going to take any damage whatsoever until the actual phase to actually fight him. So essentially, as long as his life bar is not on the screen, then he's not going to take damage at all.
Yes, I was wondering who was going to mention Samurai Pizza Cats.
Yeah, you all are bringing up such great things because I definitely forgot to.
You had Teenage Tattooed Alien Fighters from Beverly Hills. You had VR Troopers. You had Big Bad Beetleborgs. You had Kamen Rider, which got turned into Masked Rider states, which lasted all of like a season.
Yeah, we did have an argument about that. You were part of it on my stream about that not existing.
What? What's not existing?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh God, if we want to talk about people, like, if we want to talk about like, you know, usually teenager, like, you know, younger posses with like living a double life and transforming, there's Magical Doremi, which is in Tokyo Nanyan. Like, that were, they were in the US for a little while and like through like 4 kids.
Nope. Oh, shit.
Oh my goodness, we got a lot going on screen. My goodness.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Oh my goodness, you are doing what you need to do. What?
Yeah. So that's a thing.
Yep.
Of all the monsters that have ever existed, that's one of them.
Oh,
It looks like it has a little like air plant in the middle.
Yeah.
Someone brought up the Donkey Kong Country show.
Oh.
Banana Slammer.
Banana Slammer! And also there's the classic gif of you may slap it once. I introduced that to my friend Argic and his community because the Mario Party Superstars, the Princess Peach's birthday cake remade stage from Mario Party 1 that has a Donkey Kong that just sitting on the cake that only reminds me of that gif.
That's wild.
Oh dear.
Hey, can you do me a favor and introduce that to me as well?
Give me a minute, I'm gonna go to Google.
Hold on, I will be right back.
So at this point, I'm gonna hope and pray that there's some health spawns. There like during the cuts, like a very quick cutscene where the boss shows up again. There has been moments where health pickup. Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
But it'll spawn us right after the So like at that point, if there was any health pickups, it'll pull us forward in the cutscene to the point where I would not be able to pick up that health back. So I was lucky enough to die beforehand, where I'd have full health actually going into this.
Watch out, he's gonna die on you.
Ha!
Somebody in the chat said not as bad as the Mario and Luigi live action show. Excuse you. Mario and Luigi Super
Swing
Show
your arms from side to side.
was cinema.
Oh crap! I didn't want to pick that up. Missile is relatively slower than most weapons in the game, but specifically for this one, as you're running around trying to keep yourself occupied, and also known as not getting hit with the freaking laser, you'll also have easier time hitting them with the rockets. Oh, we completely overlooked the Sonic cartoons. I dug the more gritty where they made the creatures into robots. What?
Oh, you mean not Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Sat AM. There was also Sonic Underground, which is the one everyone's like.
I watched Sonic Underground.
I liked this. What, Sonic Underground? Was that Watch Sonic Underground or What Sonic Underground?
I watched Sonic
yeah.
Underground as a kid.
Because I was like, I can talk about what Sonic Underground is. It is certainly something.
Oh,
Yes,
it's the Street Fighter and the Mortal Kombat animated series were my jam.
Yo, same actually. That was, and I've said it, but that was one of the things that got me into fighting games as a kid.
Cat knows what I'm on about. Well, Steve Urkel was like Sonic in all 3 of the Deke Sonic cartoons, and he was also Sonia and Manic, who was Sonic's siblings in Underground. He did all 3 of the Hedgehog's voices.
there was something that I found out. Gamo-san, who was a part of the 5-player crew at SGDQ, actually found out a little trick that I was not able to duplicate beforehand, but I was watching his stream, and he was able to cut the attack animation short by sliding, like hitting left or right during the attack combos, where it'll just cut the animation time in half. Like, I want to say almost half. So shout outs to Gamo-san, DBK, Mr. Fatso, and I'm gonna hate myself tomorrow if I can't remember that last name. But we were all part of that 5-player crew in the practice room that got the world record. Very sketchy, very rough, but if you want to watch, you know, the beginnings of there we go. The beginnings of learning how to do a multiplayer run in this game. Go watch it. I would recommend it. Stop it.
I like Pete's Za in the background there, and then there's like a little puppy or something in the back.
That you talk about in the cardboard boxes?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a collectible.
Pet the puppy? Pet the dog? No, you don't.
That's not a dog.
Aw, okay.
All the collectibles are like, if you take a look in the juice bar when we get back in between episodes, you'll actually notice that there are 3 arcade games in the background. When you collect, those collectibles are solely for the purpose of getting those machines in working order.
Oh, neat.
And those are actually playable games that you can play. Fortunately, there's not a leaderboard for them, but they're just like cute little Easter eggs that you can unlock. So it's not. Come on. There we go.
Oh, here's a cartoon no one's mentioned from this era. Gem and the Holograms.
I am not.
Yeah,
That was
that's.
way
I was gonna say like
before
that's more my era.
Okay.
So
Okay, I had no
I'm
idea
not
how
surprised.
old it was. It was introduced to me around like 2010. Because I had a friend at the time who was like super into it.
Didn't that get like rebooted at one point?
Did it? Hold on.
Well, putting
wanna
it
say it
into
did.
the search engine says that there was a 2015 film.
There was, according to the search engine.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh
did not
god, yeah,
mean
no,
to
this was
fast
from
food.
1985 to 1988. I am way off the mark.
I was gonna
It
say
was a
like
wee
again,
little
that's
yet.
my era. So
I was still in diapers when that started.
Had not yet been
Yes,
born.
I'm old. Oh, what would it make me?
I'm
I can
93
feel the
for what
wrinkles
it's worth.
forming.
Like I was born in 93. I'll be 32 in about 3 months.
happy early birthday!
Thank you.
Very early.
I will be turning 40 at SGDQ.
Let's go! Happy early birthday! We'll celebrate. Woo!
Saying that out loud just brings more wrinkles to my face.
Somebody in chat goes, "What's the '80s?" Well, that was a time.
Was.
No, and for full transparency, I just turned 38. So if we're saying
kids,
that,
get me off my lawn.
I'm 38 and a
I'm
half.
a year younger than you.
Right.
There was a never happened before. I was doing practice before everyone got in here, and I got stuck inside the benches.
Oh, wow.
So you can actually get stuck back behind there. Yes, 2 putties just fell to their
just
doom.
about to point that out.
But I love
And then
that's just
2
something
more.
I love about this game is that is a thing that can happen.
Oh,
Yep.
Putties are just as stupid as in the show.
They just ran straight off. They were like little lemmings. Just my destiny. Oh man, this guy again.
It's like the little green aliens in Toy Story, but instead of the claw, it's
The hole. The side.
Come on, throw it. Need meter.
That's enough out of you.
Yeah, that's the.
They are trying their hardest.
So,
They're doing their best gold star material. It's not enough.
Definitely not enough.
I'm the slightest.
I appreciate
So
the
the
Roman
one thing that I
gladiator
keep-
helmets, too.
It's they've got those brooms on top so that you can wipe the floor with them.
Tell that they're punk rock because they've got brooms on their heads.
The Southerner, all
Okay,
I
so
can
I'm
say
going
is bless
to-
their heart.
Oh yeah.
It's over here. Pop the meter.
Oh my goodness, the
go.
get-ups here.
Yeah,
I love the posters in the background. Just Red Sun. Wow, movie.
And then that's
love
level.
movie.
I love movie too.
And why are the Putty Squad doing graffiti? I don't. Like, what?
Why are you asking these questions?
Placeholder Corporation was it was being blocked by the health bar
Oh,
UI, but there was a poster for placeholder.
So this is a prime example of accidentally loading into the wrong freaking stage.
Oh, lovely.
You're just showing off what happens during that specific situation. It was completely planned.
So you have putties and football gear now.
Charging chucks, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they really are just charging chucks.
Legally distinct charging chucks.
I really felt that one.
They're like a cross between the charging chucks and the rock enemies from TMNT.
Oh, I still have PTSD from running Girls in Time. too many blown runs.
That's enough out of you.
So are you using iframes with that flip to not get hit?
I was wondering the same thing. It looks like you're just completely invincible during the flip.
You
I really felt that one.
you technically are. There are certain things that you can't flip through. And, like those are very far and few in between. Like there's a mechanic for the end boss in episode 5 that has an attack that you can't defend from like that.
Stop me.
But like all the putties, all the boss fights, you're basically invincible doing that.
Invincible, and you basically parry things and get meter from them.
Yep,
If they actually make contact.
that's what I did with one of the bounce balls from the carnival stage, where all you have to do is just tech roll up against it, and you will immediately have full meter.
I really felt that one.
Shout out to DBK for pointing that out to me. DBK has been spearheading this entire operation about like getting people to run. There's like 20-something runs on the leaderboard. World record for speedrun mode is sub-hour.
It's basically
It's like
your Zordon.
That's enough out of you.
Effectively, yes. Unfortunately, he's having a hard time trying to run it because he lives in Japan, and licensing issues prevents him from purchasing a game on Steam. So the only way that he has access to it is if he is to make a US Switch account. But he doesn't have a Switch.
Oh,
Come on! Why am I getting hit with all this random crap?
I mean, getting hit with random crap is just kind of the playground experience.
it's kind of the Power
You know,
Ranger experience, because they used to get hit by stuff that I was like, why did you get hit by?
Yeah, why?
Yeah.
The sparks coming off their cloth.
I feel like I missed an opportunity to make a Super Bowl joke when we were backflipping through the football field.
Let me guess.
I really felt that one.
The flipping of the Green Ranger is basically the. Oh God, there's a Kansas City defense joke in there somewhere. I know it.
Oh, Chad apparently had me saying this is a way better football game than the Super Bowl this year. That depends on your perspective, because I know a number of Eagles fans who were very thrilled with that game.
Can I confess to you all that I forgot the Super Bowl existed until the day of?
Oh yeah, no, I forgot like until the day before, and like a friend of mine who's like big on the Eagles was like, yeah, I'm making wings and like I'm in charge of all the food tomorrow. I'm like, what are you doing tomorrow? What's special? And he's like, the Super Bowl. I'm like, oh, right.
I play No Man's
Yeah.
Sky through it. I really could care less about the Super Bowl.
I just see that entire 3 hours, which was considered by me to be a Kendrick Lamar concert with featuring the Super Bowl.
That is the take that I have seen, and I appreciate it.
Oh, come on. I need to hit you once. There we go. There's meter.
Madam Woe.
Yeah.
Voiced by
Whoa,
Christina Vee.
madam.
Yep.
Christina Vee is so cool.
Realized yes-
Too bad you don't get to hear much of the voice acting from any of the bosses.
Unfortunately.
We also realized yesterday
Oh.
that she voices Pink Ranger.
Hold on. Can I do this?
You were alive on backflips in
Oh.
a dream.
I really felt that one.
So,
Let's go!
I should have looked at the meter. When it's grayed out like that, the boss cannot take damage. So what I did there is tried to test to see if I could deal damage, because normally she's in the waterfall when the river the waves come by. So I was thinking that maybe I could deal damage to her. Couldn't do it to begin with because the meter was grayed out. Thing on the fly here on Hotfix.
This is the GDQ experience you've come to know and love.
Especially with this face doing the run. I don't know where the heck this boss came from. I know it's a season 1, but I can't.
Krabby
I don't
Patty.
remember him.
I don't
Is this
either.
New York?
I don't remember him at all.
I feel like I remembered. It might be a fever dream. I don't know.
Fever dream, real thing that happened. And why not
I
both?
mean, we live in unprecedented times. I would love some precedented times.
I was going to say I yearn for precedented times.
Oh, stop taking Max. There we go. So this is the only boss that can do one-hit kills. And what I should have done is not taken that first jump, because every single time you take those, you get instant meter. Which 3 back to back. Okay, so they're talking to Tommy.
Tommy's over there, guys.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool story. So this is the Tommy versus Tommy fight, featuring the Dragonzord. It'll show up in the background. So it's this and the Dragonzord fight, and
We get a lot
Rita.
of hidden missiles here.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Hidden missiles and chest lasers. So you can either take out it one or two ways. You can either let the Dragonzord deal most of the damage and then clean up after, or you could just hope and pray that the Dragonzord takes care of 90% of the stuff on the screen.
Also, I just looked up.
And yes,
Krabby Cabby is from season 3 of Mighty Morphin. He's a Lord Zed monster.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, chest lasers. You have to be so aware that that's happening during this.
there is a really noticeable audio cue. It sounds like it's revving up. so you'll actually be able to hear.
Yeah, the chest laser seems to also sweep without actually dealing damage at first, like very thinly through the stage, just to give you a heads up if you aren't paying attention to the background closely enough.
Yeah, what I found out through playing is that the only thing that actually deals damage is the missiles. Okay.
That was totally planned. Did that on
Oh,
purpose.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that completely planned.
It saved like 3 frames.
3 frames and 2 brain cells.
And someone's fighting for third. All right.
Someone's asking what platforms did this game come out on. Well, we're playing on a PlayStation 4, but I do know it's available on Steam for PC. I believe it's also out on Switch.
It is. I did just look that up, but I can also find that information for you very shortly and make sure that you have that. So if you do want to purchase it and play it, because it is available, that you can.
I really felt that one.
It's PS4, PS5, all the Xbox Series consoles. Which
Xbox One, yeah.
Xbox One, yeah. So
basically
yeah,
everything.
available now. It released on December 10th of last year. So not too long ago. So this is definitely available and highly rated. And obviously you can see here that it is really, really fun to do.
I mean, it has its quirks, but
they're fun quirks that give
Yeah.
flavor to the game, like the ice cream cones that are in the back.
Like fighting against yourself.
oh, that's health pickups. I was like, ice cream cones. What are you?
They look like ice cream cones.
Hidden missile.
So I'm not familiar enough with Power Rangers lore. Why are we fighting ourselves?
Okay, so Tommy does not come with the base game. He's an unlockable character.
Okay.
So Tommy gets unlocked when you beat story mode for the first time with any character on any difficulty. They just made it feel a little bit weird when you're doing essentially a mirror match with yourself in one of the episodes.
Yeah.
There is something during the end credits that I'm hopefully going to be able to actually go, but it's like one of those things where it's like after the Marvel movies, you see after the credits kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, as the chat mentioned, Tommy was originally evil when he showed up. He was brainwashed by Rita,
Yep.
but they eventually snapped him out of it, and he became a member of the team.
Yeah, and then
This
he
is-
became the White Ranger. Man, what a... I am a big Tommy fan.
and then this part is super through.
Mode
So
setting.
technically here you don't really have to do much of anything. Just make sure you dash and don't get hit like you're playing a game of Smash. Time for donations.
I know
I was
that's
just
my
thinking
brain
the
was
same
immediately
thing.
like, do you have time for donations? Well, we've got 100. Actually, we have 1,019 very excited people here in chat, which is the cutest chat and the best chat ever. Thank you all for being here so much.
Shout out to
Thank you.
Q Chat.
Yes, I'd also like to bring
Thank
up that if
you.
you'd like to support GDQ Hotfix beyond just being here, you can check out the 2024 Season 4 shirt. Almost said 2024 Season 24 shirt. Oh my God. That's going to be available over at theyeti.com/GDQ. That does directly benefit GDQ and Hotfix. I ordered one. It is here. I love it. It is a great design. Has all the show logos from Season 4. Has Coop on it, which is our Hotfix mascot. If you have a subscription to the channel, you can use the GDQ Coop Spin emote, which is like my new favorite emote on the channel. But Your subs, your Prime Gaming subs, your gift subs, and bits cheered here on the GDQ Twitch channel do help support Games Done Quick Hotfix. So if you do enjoy watching speedruns, consider subscribing to the channel to get access to our emotes and chat with other subscribers during our replays, because if you don't have GDQ Coops, then what are you doing with life?
Oh my gosh, GDQ emotes are so great. I use them all of the time.
So, I was live in chat the moment that Bulba Shin was a thing.
Same.
So it's like you also get moments like the moment that Bulba Shin was created. It's just one of those things where it's like it's thousands upon thousands of hours between Twitch VODs, YouTube VODs, live events, where like, are you not entertained?
Oh, there's plenty of entertainment.
Yep.
We were speaking, or we had the Super Punch Out boss earlier, and one of my favorite GDQ moments was the blindfolded 2-player 1-controller Punch Out. Zallard. And yeah. And Sinister One. That was wild.
I think one of my favorite mainline moments was that during the pandemic era of GDQ, I was able to work donations for a Final Fantasy VII PC run, which had a wrong warp to a debug menu to hit the end credits.
You'll love to see it.
Wow.
The PC
Or
version.
not see it.
Yeah, that's right. The PC version of Final Fantasy VII is the most broken one. Can't confirm. I was sitting there doing donations, and then all of a sudden I just I hear debug menu, and all of a sudden I just look over at my other monitor, and I'm like, huh. And then 20 minutes later, when the debug menu hits, I'm like, oh crap, I'm on the clock.
Missiles.
So this is the second to last boss fight. You actually get to shoot at Tommy using the Megazord that you're also fighting against yourself.
Cool.
It's a 1995 movie well liked by fans of the show. Absolutely. Yes. The original Power Rangers movie was a lot of fun.
I had to go against every fiber of my being when it comes to that movie. A friend of mine ran a satirical movie review site called the Cinemassacast, and he wanted me, because I was the 90s nostalgic nerd for the group. It's like, hey, I need you to write me up a review for something. I was like, crap. All right, how about Power Rangers? And I pointed out every single flaw, looking back at it, 25 years from the initial release. And all of a sudden, just looking back at it, it's like,
I feel like Darius.
Oh, I definitely was not paying attention to my meter there. So when you die during this particular boss fight, you go all the way back to the beginning of the fight.
Oh no!
Oh no.
So Green Ranger gets healed, Megazord gets healed, and you start from the very, very beginning.
Oh boy.
However, I PB'd dying on the Megazord fight. Not Megazord fight, the Dragonzord fight, and still PB'd by like 45 seconds, so we're good. As long as I botch it just once, we should be fine.
Soundtrack in this game goes kind of hard, not gonna lie.
It
Oh, it
really
totally
does.
So to continue Ryudo's joke from Back to Black, like this is the best song in the game, along with every other song that's in the game.
Speaking of great soundtracks, Sonic has great soundtracks. And coming up next,
Oh God, yeah,
coming up next, and they are ready and waiting in our green room.
It is true. We have Argic and HUD 601 racing the Sonic 8. Now, I had that on a couple of years ago with just Argic, and HUD's was on commentary, but that was originally supposed to be a race. HUD's just wasn't quite ready to commit to racing 8 games in a row yet. But that changes tonight. Well, actually, that changed like last year, but that changes on Hotfix tonight.
So,
Great.
and they're also like 6 hours ahead of us right now.
Yeah, they are in the UK. So I am very grateful when we get our UK folks here on Hotfix, because I do know it runs a little late or maybe extremely early for y'all over there.
Speaking about UK, can we give props again to the glorious run that was Nico Hart's bicycle
Undertale run?
Yes,
a couple of weeks ago, where we had Nico Hart with Thormagander on commentary running Undertale using a bicycle to power his controller. That was incredible.
Yo, quick hill on the Dragon Sword. Let's go.
Let's go.
That's not the quickest kill, but it's quick to me. Dang it.
Hey, we take those.
Yeah, we definitely take those around here.
Once again, we let them just faint because it's faster.
Yep. We just break the sword. We don't kill it. We don't destroy it. We just let it be. And the game jumps the shark.
Just now.
What have we been doing for the last hour? Oh man, just letting the theme song rock, and let's go to the moon. Cool.
Yeah. Because that's where historically, that's where Rita's base is on the face of the moon.
Yeah. Which is cool.
Oh, come up.
Going to the wrong stage again?
No, it's just taking forever. Normally, if you could just spam X, you'll automatically just load into that, the final stage. But for some reason, it just wanted to load it level by level on the map.
We want to show everybody the map. We haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah.
The game knows I'm on Hotfix.
Of course it does. Of course
It knows
does.
I'm on Hotfix.
That's exactly how that works.
Oh yeah. Like, things will stop at nothing to mess with Hotfix runs. It's actually pretty funny when it happens. Just because you get to see all the wonderful that's never happened before moments, and learning how to adapt in real time to your runs is a really key skill in speedrunning to build up.
So another that's never happened before is dying with a star.
I really felt that one.
I am
Just watching them run
I
into
am
the wall.
lost for words right now. Like,
So this song kind of goes hard as this is the final level, right? This has got to be the final level.
this is the final level.
Okay, I'm not like losing the plot here.
No.
Just like, it's got this really cool ominous vibe. I really like it. I just really like it.
Power Rangers has plot.
Oh, I was trying to tech that.
Power
no,
Rangers
okay.
having plot may be dubious at times, but the show has plot. This show specifically has plot, and it's called OG Happy Dude proceeds to destroy the game.
I don't know if it's destroying the game. I'm just doing it. I'm just playing it very fast.
I don't know. This is my favorite episode.
Thinking about getting destroyed.
I appreciate I've only just noticed this. I don't know how I didn't notice this an hour ago when this run started. The traditional go arrow is go for go Power Rangers. Oh my goodness. I'm just... Apparently I need to play more beat 'em ups to be able to pay attention to detail like that.
But that just goes to show they knew their audience.
Oh yeah.
So by the sounds of things, it's at least an hour. Can you give me an exact time right now?
the stream I'm seeing says just past 111.
Oh, okay. My PB's at 108, so
Not bad, all things considered.
No, we're schmoovin'.
So this is the Robo Rita fight. This is the end boss. Last time will be called on last hit for or whenever the life bar disappears. That's what it is. So what's up here? Go faster. This would be 3. Get in there.
I didn't know we were fighting Ganon.
You know, you do what you gotta.
I never made the connection until now. So there's 2 generators, one on each side of the stage. You can hit it before it fully. You can deal damage to it before it fully spawns. Where before the putties get in, you can just hop over on the other side. You can completely ignore the putties until Rita comes down from her perch.
I like how her blasts can hit the putties too.
Yeah. So go through this 3 times. The most annoying part is going to come up here shortly. Okay. Got it. Another one. Oh, come on.
Yeah, we will lead now.
Let's do another round.
We've got all sorts of games.
That last one's fast.
That won't stop me.
So this is the third and final time that you have to destroy these generators. And then the entirety, the mechanic completely changes. Those balls that she throws at you now go up and over like that. So you actually have to you can up and attack it. But it's very hard to do that when there's putties on the screen. Over here.
She just get herself recovered.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Like that it has Miyamoto's rule of 3s with the 3 phases.
For some reason, it can be a lot quicker on the second phase than it would be on the first phases because they move so fast. All right, here,
Channel the flow chart.
Oh my goodness.
Just to bring it all back together, channel the flowchart.
We've come full circle.
and time.
GG.
GG for Go Power Rangers.
Exactly.
Now I can breathe.
Ah, this cannot be. You're nothing more than teenagers with attitude. I'll kill you all.
You're nothing more with teenagers.
And this is the second instance of death inside the entire franchise that I've personally seen. I haven't read any of the comic books. We're just gonna try to fast forward as much as we can through the past thing.
You want to get your shout outs out while we go?
I'll let my couch go first.
Blueheart, you can go first.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out to Happy Dude just for having me here on the couch. We're real life friends, local buddies, FGC members in the community. Shout out to the FGC community here in Memphis. We just enjoy games, and I love to play games myself. You can find me over on Blueheart, BLU3HRT. On Twitch, I play mostly, I'm a variety streamer. I play a lot of indie games. I play Pokemon. I play Warframe. I will be playing a lot of Monster Hunter Wilds.
Let's go.
So, yeah.
And I'm Jadelyn. and I am a commentator, host, content creator, and most recently second most recently was seen at this really cool event called Awesome Games Done Quick, and was also at Frosty Faustings. I do lots and lots of stuff. Primarily, I do fighting games, but I'm also do lots of other games too. You can find me across all social medias except for Blue Sky at Jadelyn Gaming, and Blue Sky is jadelyn.wakeupbuttons.com. You can find all my stuff on my website on wakeupbuttons.com, which is where all the cool stuff is at. And I'm just glad. Thank you, OG, for having me here. Great to be here. We FGC also brought us together, and I see a lot of FGC in chat, so thank you so much.
No problem. You can find me almost everywhere. You could just Google search OG Happy Dude. I'm on YouTube, TikTok. You can find me on Blue Sky at happydude.tv. You can find me everywhere else as OG Happy Dude. I want to say thanks to Jadelyn and Blue Sky for coming out. Blue Heart for coming out. I'm trying to find other things to say so y'all can actually y'all can actually see the ending of this like the Easter egg after the credits. You can also find me at SGDQ celebrating my birthday. I turned the big 4-0 during that week.
Happy early birthday.
Here is the Easter egg. Wait for it.
Waiting.
Rise and epic musical band.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
They're setting it up for a sequel. But yeah, once again, they're talking to Tommy, but Tommy is over there in front of Ernie, so that makes absolutely no sense to me. If they could have two Green Rangers in a fight, they could have two Green Rangers out of the suit. So, thank you to Nichole for choosing me to be on her show, even though that she cannot be here for it. Thank you, Amber, for picking up the show.
My pleasure.
Thank you for dealing with me. Me and my couch. So I will bid you adieu. And until next time, I'll see you then.
Thank you all for being on. Thank you all for watching As Seen on TV. That was the run we had planned for this show, but stay tuned for Passion Project, hosted by Amber Cyprin. That's spoiler. That's me. It's going to be coming up right after the break. Nichole will return hosting As Seen on TV next week on Friday, February 21st at 7 p.m. Eastern. And if you wanted to have something to do during the break, go to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix to check out this season's schedule. Check out the schedule for an in-depth look at this week's runs. So if you stick around in just a few minutes, we're going to be doing the Sonic 8 with a race between Arctic and HUD 601. So if you want to watch 8 Sonic games back to back to back to back, just stick around. We'll be right back after the break.